Good evening, everybody from Indianapolis, Indiana, Wuerfs Warehouse. My name is Jason Wuerf. People call me Wuerf. We're here tonight to rip some 2021 metal draft baseball jumbo cases. Jumbo case, singular. There I am. It's been a minute. All right, a little bit of a delay. I got Deadpool here. Maximum effort. Here we go, Deadpool. Set you aside here. I got a couple new baubles while people are getting on. Got Fancy Pants, Hartford Yard Goats. Pretty psyched about that one. For my birthday, I got the Violent Ken variant. I look it! Oh, man. What can I do? I am who I am. Bulls, Benny the Bull, TikTok sensation. But look, here's what we got. Lots of cards. Thanks for jumping in tonight. I appreciate it. There was some shenanigans. Facebook has not blocked me. I think I screwed it up, really. I did something wrong. I was trying to set it up ahead of time, and I think they don't like it when you try to say you're going live and you let it sit there for too long. I think that's the issue. All right. And then they just said, nope, you can't do that. So we're live now. What's up, everybody? What's up, Edward? Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you coming on board. All right, 6 boxes, Leaf 2021 metal. There's some pretty sick cards. They are all autographed, 9 autograph cards per box, 1 out of 1 autograph slab proof per box. And the slab is autographed, I think. I don't think you're getting like a non-autographed slab, but we shall see. We're doing current rosters, so I went through and made sure because there were some trades. So making sure these are the rosters that we have right now. We're just gonna get right into it. Rip it open. Let's go after it. I got Yarwick. I'm trying to remember what his name was. I love the Ewok movies. I'm in the minority on that. It's all right. I'm used to being that. Cut away from yourself, kids. I have lots of, let's see, soft sleeves, top loaders. Probably don't have enough, but I'll set it all aside. These things do move a little bit in here. Okay, so let's try to do it. I'm going to try to do it so I can make sure to make it kind of as, I didn't think this out enough in advance. Try to make it as, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, suspenseful as possible. So Leaf has the seals on each side, the outside seal, the seals on each side, and they have this tape that goes around. The inside part, there's no pack to open tonight, but there is 9 cards inside. So we're going to put them out like that, and I'm going to reach for something to cover it up. Let's take my, here. Look at me. No cavities, 1989. That's what you get here on the channel, I guess. On the channel. I sound like a YouTuber. Here we go. First card. AJ Smith. Shover. That's a name I don't recognize. That's a pretty dope looking card, though. Look, it's almost like his body is, I had to touch it to make sure. So that's not numbered, but it looks like it should be. So, I tell you, you know, Leaf, say what you want. I don't like that one. Throw it away. Say what you want about Leaf. Well, some of these, okay. All right, I need to open a new pack of these guys down here. Hold on. Fresh pack of Ultra Pro. I think some of my ones that I had sitting out here got a little dusty. They don't want to open for me. A little slow in the going here. We're going to move this along a little quicker here. All right, AJ. AJ's looking in. And everything will be top loaded here tonight. But for the sake of brevity, we're going to move it along on the side here. I'm going to get the 55s out. Let's see what we got. This is some sort of state pride. Let's see. Alejandro Hidalgo. These cards are dope. They really are. You know, people argue about the licensing, but Leaf, the cards are pretty sick. You gotta say. Brock Selvage. So, we're at that point where we should start getting into numbered stuff here. 3. It's been a while since I've ripped one of these, but we should be... Oh, here we go. Brian Acuna for the Twins. The Twins? I tell you what, we got the Twins tonight. Because Acuna, when these were coming out and people were breaking them early, of course, he was not signed. He was one of the 4 or 5 people in the set that wasn't signed. And now he is with the Twins. So there you go, Mr. Acuna. You are out of 25. Nice. Probably made your money right there. Whoever got the Twins tonight. Alexander Vizcaino. It's the purple. This card's the ice. Sometimes I get, you have to forgive me. That's 2 out of 7. Sometimes the vocabulary and my pronunciation, I like to make fun of it because I'm not good at it. So you tune in, you get to make fun of me. I'll cry later. Cameron Cawley. Another purple card, not the fractured ice, not quite as cool, but still says 20. That's a weird. Oh, it says 25. It just was in a weird angle there. My no cavities picture. That's silly. Looks like we have redemption here coming up. That might be cool. Matt Nelson, Florida State Seminoles, I believe. I remember I was going through all of the players, trying to make sure that I had all the teams right. Like the Seminoles, 5 out of 35. State Pride, another dope card. Great seal of what I assume is Florida. It's covered up. Matt Nelson, but I do not know where he is. Here we go. We have one. There's 2 redemptions here. Here we go. Adley Rushman. Look at you. Card and level included at the time of fulfillment. Well, there you go, Orioles. That's a dope one. Here goes another one. Jason Dominguez for the Yankees. Ooh, Dominguez and Adley. Nice ones. Oh, I forgot. There is a 1 out of 1 in all these boxes, which makes this fun. Now that we went a little slower in the first one, we'll pick up the pace a little bit. And each one, here we go. What does it say? Irving Carter. And I have to tell you, my experience is, you can kind of see, that sometimes these slabs, because they don't put any kind of it's not like a Beckett slab, it's like their own slab for Leaf, and they put the plastic on top of it, the plastic for the cards that come in right on top of it, that as the boxes are jostled and shipping and stuff, they can get a little scratch. This doesn't look too bad. There's a little like residue maybe. That doesn't look like a scratch though, but not too bad. So Irving Carter, 1 out of 1, clear green. Not too bad. Some nicks in it. I'm gonna put it in. I have some Beckett like card grading sleeves. I'm gonna put that in there. Yeah, everyone who got traded, everyone who's been traded, it is current rosters. So, off the top of my head, I'm not an expert. I know like Robert Hassel got traded to the Nationals. So you said Hoagland. I believe that's right. So Oakland obviously traded some guys. They traded Matt Olson. So I think that's Hoagland, right? I think that is on the A's now. And then the trade that sent Josh Hader to the Padres. So there is some of that took place. That's why I made sure to put current rosters. It's just easier that way than to be like, oh, when did it come out? Now I'm breaking it right now, so it's just easier to say like where the guys are right now is where we're gonna do it. Because then it would be a whole idea of like, when did it come out exactly, and what was the roster exactly at that date? Like, it's a little easier to do it right now. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Move this up here for right now. Try to find, just like trying to box up all my packages, you got to find the end of the tape. It's one of the biggest pains in the butt. this whole situation. Come on, Leaf. Here we go. That's pretty dope. Dominguez. We got Dominguez and Adley Rutschman. And there is, oddly, for the Angels, like Shohei's still in this. Like Shohei still has a presence in this set. I don't know if he has something with Leaf or what, but Carson Williams, I believe a high school kid. I know he's for Tampa Bay, or at least was. Pretty sure one of the top prospects for Tampa Bay. Young kid, high school kid. Shortstop prospect. That's out of 10. Man, right off the top out of 10. I thought they worked you in with some unnumbered stuff, but there you go. Christian Hernandez, there's your Cubs. I believe. I don't think he got traded. If it was the Cubs, they weren't trading him. That's unnumbered. Next one is Ben Kudera. That's a lot of consonants in a row. Ben by a vowel. Come on, Ben. Dope card though. Let's check the autograph. Decent. He had a lot to do. Another state one here. These ones are pretty dope. Okay, I know this guy. I want to say White Sox, but it's a lot of names in my head. Brian, spelled the wrong way. Roshino. I know that he's had some pretty good years. Oh, look at that, out of 7. That's why I love some of these Leaf products, is that they don't overdo it. They kind of lean into the fact that they're not licensed, so they're going to give you some crazy good cards. They're all going to be super, super high end. Christian Santana. I liked how he just put Santana. He didn't even bother putting his first name. Oh, that's great. That's the first auto I've seen of him. Let's see what we got. Out of 20. Card's sick. Oh, that's good, man. I think we had one maybe in the front there that wasn't numbered. We got Anthony Gutierrez. He was an international prospect, I think, when this set came out. I believe now he's signed with the Dodgers, but don't quote me on that. I have the checklist that's unnumbered. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I just saw that somewhere. Gutierrez. It doesn't matter. You guys will figure it out. I know it's not one of the massive ones we're looking for, but he is a prospect. Here we go. The State Pride. Andrew Painter. With your runner-up. Your National League pennant-winning Phillies. I've seen some video of Andrew Painter, and it just looks like trying to hit a bowling ball. Now, Andrew could work on the auto, but the fastball he's doing pretty good on. He just is a massive kid out of high school throwing absolute bowling balls. Zach Geloff. Another dope. Cracked Ice. That's what I was trying to think of. I don't know why sometimes I can't think of the names of the stuff, even though I look at it all the time. That is not numbered, Zach. Coming to the end of this one, this will be the last card, because they always put looks like a spacer in the end. One of my favorite prospects, because I lean towards college guys, because I know them better. Colton Cowser. State Pride. 2 out of 15 for the Orioles. So Orioles got the Adley Redemption. Oh, almost forgot the 1 out of 1. Here we go. The 1 out of 1 in this box is Simon Muzziotti. I'm sorry. And I've looked at these. I've looked at so many of these. The back's pretty trippy, isn't it? That I forget Simon Muzziotti. I can't see. Oh no, Mikulski. I can't see it right off the bat there. All right, 2 down, 4 to go. Look at me. No cavities, 1989. What a handsome boy I was. What happened? What happened? Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If if you think this is fun, more fun stuff to come. Tuesdays and Sundays is my goal. That's my goal for doing breaks. I also have, obviously, tons and tons of singles. Baseball is who I am. It's what I do. It's what I did almost my whole career. On the field, sort of. In the coaching box, kind of. Front office for quite a long time. And then I got into brewing beer. I'm going to brew beer on Thursday again. And I also do collectibles. So my store, Books and Brews, you can Google it as I'm opening this. It's kind of like everything I loved when I was 12. That's what I tell people. It's my shtick. Everything I loved when I was 12, plus beer. Because of course I didn't drink beer because I was a nice boy. Not until I was 14. Jokes. I'm just kidding. I was actually pretty straight edge with all that stuff until I wasn't. No, all the way through college. University of Michigan, shout out. That's stuck on my finger here. Hold on 1 second. I bet you never saw anybody cover the cards with their 9-year-old no cavities picture before. It's just part of the branding. Oh, come on. All right. Well, that doesn't matter. Here we go. Ooh, there's a fun one in the end there, I see. That's exciting. Can't wait to get to that last one. That was a fun one. I can't wait to see what it looks like. Okay, here we go. Chase Petty. So Chase Petty's one of those guys who was traded. He was traded, let's see. Twins traded for closer. Blue Jays? Barrios? Not Barrios. No, Orioles. I think, is that with the, it doesn't matter. We know. We'll look it up. Wherever Chase Petty is, he's a good pitcher. He's a first-round draft pick. He can throw the ball. Manuel Mercedes. Move right along, Jason. Yordani Ventura. Look at that auto. Yordani likes to tune in. We're just joking around, Yordani. That's a good auto. Don't sweat it, dude. Doing great. Looking good. That's out of 15. 1/5/15. There it is. Sometimes when these autos and the lights and stuff, it's kind of hard to see exactly. Yolbert Sanchez. Yolbert. Come on, Yolbert. Get in there. Yolbert's a little curved. Most of these cars are pretty good, though. That one, for some reason, that one feels like a little curved to me. That's out of 20. I don't know if there's any difference in that or not, but some of these ones like this one, the cracked ice, Sam Bachman. Just like Ben Roethlisberger, the Miami Redhawks, Miami University of Ohio, the cracked ice, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, first rounder. The guy goes down to Miami, starts throwing 100-mile-an-hour sinkers. Spencer Schwellenbach. Can't remember where Spencer got drafted, but he was a University of Nebraska, the Cornhuskers, dual prospect. That's out of 20. He played shortstop and pitcher. But not like pitcher. I think he was like a starter. You know, like Jake Cronenworth. He was a infielder when he was at Michigan. Shortstop, and then he was the closer. But I think Spencer was a starter at Nebraska. Obviously, fact check me. Y'all have the internet. Robert Hassel. Robert. It's kind of like my autograph, so I feel you. When you have a J and a W in your auto, I just make a J and a W and I squiggle. It's kind of like my way of doing it. It's kind of like an R and whatever LL. He got traded to the Nationals. So that's a Nationals card. That's a dope. And he's good. One of those many guys. Oh, Riley Green. In the big leagues right now. There's several guys in the set that are in the big leagues. Here's one for the Tigers on 25, Riley. Nice one. Last card. This is the card that I peeked at when I was flipping it. Blaze Jordan. I had a small sample size, but I saw Blaze. I know Blaze is into cards, ripping. Blaze, if you're tuning in. I saw the swing in the home run derby, and I was like, I don't know if that plays. I don't know if that swing plays, Blaze, but he's been hitting, man. Good for you, dude. Keep swinging it. Big free swinging kid. Keep whacking the ball. 1 out of 1, Oswald Peraza. Pretty sure called me an idiot. Didn't he start end the year starting for the Yanks? I think he was in the lineup with the Yanks at the end of the year. Am I thinking of a different Oswald? Am I on it or not? Twins traded him to the Reds for Sonny Gray. Ah, yeah, thanks. All right. I have it all in the spreadsheet. I have it all down. So don't worry. I did all that research ahead of time. I just couldn't think of it off the top of my head. The fact that you're commenting and following means that I haven't chased you away yet, and that's awesome. We're halfway home. So behind here, you see Chronicles. 4 times the Chronicles is next Tuesday. And I'm probably going to do Chronicles because the cases are 16 boxes. So I might just do the next 4 in a row. But that's boring. I'm already bored even saying it out loud. So I'm not going to do that. So I'll do at least 2 Chronicles breaks. And then we'll see. Let's call it like that. So I did Chronicles because Chronicles it just feels like every card's different. All the stuff is wonky. If you've never been into Chronicles before, the only reason I'm opening this weird is just because I'm trying to keep a little bit of suspense. Because I know that's part of the whole breaking shtick. Alright, here we go. Set that there for right now. Card numero uno. Pedro Pineda. And now I'm flaking, but there are 2 players. Derek Curiel is 1. And then there is a name that's close to that. I can't see it on my list here. Oh, I see Mussolini is actually a Phillies, so I know I messed that up earlier. But there's 2 guys that are still, for some reason, that got like, I don't know, they're trying to track these guys down in like 10th grade to get them in these sets. But there's 2 guys that are not on pro rosters. Here we go. Elvis Martinez. I find that if I just don't pretend like I can pronounce things, then that lets me off the hook a little bit. I can't pronounce anything. Like, I see a lot of guys' names in writing, and I don't talk about them a lot. So I can't pronounce things. Noah Miller. I don't envy these guys having to write in these little tiny boxes. I talk about that a lot when we're live here on the channel. But Nick Gonzalez. I know Nick's in the Pittsburgh Pirates organization. Everyone's pretty high on Nick. He's in the top 10 prospects. That one's not numbered. For the Pirates. I don't know where he is overall. Michael Morales is the cracked ice. Out of 15. Mitch Spence. Some more of the State Pride. I really dig the State Pride ones. I think they look dope. And the cracked ice overall, that was out of 10. That's pretty sick. I like it. I dig the cracked ice. I kind of wish they did some different colors other than just like, I feel like all we're pulling is like purple and pink. But Ha-Seong Kim for the Padres. And, the Padres, because they trade everybody away, like Robert Hassel, for example, like they're kind of banking on Ha-Seong Kim tonight. And there he is. Out of 3? 1 out of 3, Ha-Seong Kim. Look at that. With a 7? The dope autograph. Last card for the box. No, it's not the last card for the box. I'm sorry. Jesse Franklin, Atlanta Braves, University of Michigan. Okay, Jesse. Here's your auto. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Left, right, left, right. BA select start. 99 lives. Out of 10. Jesse Franklin was on the team that almost won the College World Series. So close. Wilman Diaz. Whenever I see W-I-L, I always want to say William, but that is Wilman Diaz. Dope. Good for you, kid. Good autograph. That's a cool autograph. W.D. Diaz. There's not a lot of Z's that look good in autograph form. Like Zion Williamson's auto. I never thought was looking that great. Here we go. Jose Ramos, 1/1. Mojo, red, white, and blue. J. Ramos is the auto. They don't put the backs. I like to look at them, though, because it looks pretty dope. Especially in the camera and the lights. It's pretty trippy. Okay, 2 to go. 4 down, 2 to go. Thanks for hanging in. Thanks for hanging out. Apologize to Facebook for having to ban me tonight. Press the wrong buttons. Moving forward, I'm having more and more time with breaking. Coming up this winter into the summer. Probably around the National through the fall. Take a break. But otherwise, I'm going to start doing it about twice a week. Trying to do breaks that last about half an hour. That way nobody gets tired of me. I understand that I have everybody. We all have a point where we get irritated with each other. Mine is less than others. So thank you for tuning in. But I like baseball. I like chatting baseball. Nothing in the box. I saw a dude who tried to like palm. That was like a big news in this offseason. Someone tried to like palm a card. I just realized I probably shouldn't. I should show that. That's weird. I don't know why you choose the profession and try to palm a card, but Jose Butto. Sorry. I'm so sorry for myself. I know that is not his name. Jose Butto. It's not numbered. Please don't cancel me. Please come back. His name is not Butto. Isaac Pacheco. I know that's not how you say it. I just don't know how to say it. But I believe he's a Tiger prospect because I'm a Tiger fan and we need you to be. We traded away another Isaac and Isaac. I can't think of his name right now. Grayson Rodriguez. The Orioles. Isaac Pedreas. That's why I get it all confused. We traded him to the Rays. Grayson Rodriguez is really good. The Orioles, I know they're slow playing it because the Yankees are good. Eduardo Rodriguez looks like his Sharpie's dying a little bit. He used the fat Sharpie. Garcia, what did I say? I'm thinking about Rodriguez. It's out of 35. Next up, Alcantara. That's a Yankee for sure. Unless they traded him and I didn't notice. Alcantara, Kevin Alcantara. Derek Curiel, speak of the devil. That's the kid who is, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I cannot find him anywhere. I think he's like a junior in high school, and I don't know if his dad works for Leaf or what, but there he is. What I'm going to do is I'll just roll the dice and throw that card in for someone. So I'm not trying to profit off the breaking. I just want you guys to be my friends. please just join the group. I got lots of cards. Let's just rip some cards and have some fun. If I make my money back, that's great. Dalen Lyle, 5 of 5. And it's hard for me to see real time while I'm ripping and stuff, just in case you're commenting. So don't get mad at me if I don't see it right away. I try to look over it occasionally. Cooper Kinney. I like to write some fiction. Hope you guys read it when I'm done with it sometimes. I've written a lot of books and stuff. And the name Coop or Cooper is one of my favorite to use. I don't know why. I just think it's great. Samuel Munoz is the last one. That's out of 15. Not as cool a card for being out of 15, to be honest with you. Here we go. This is a top picks. Woo! The Rockies getting their money's worth. Here we go. Benny Montgomery. 101 prismatic purple. As they would say, I know in collecting, color match. Congrats to the Rockies. And Benny, I looked him up. He's young. He's a big, tall. You don't get the combination of a kid who's like a big, tall kid, who's really more of like a contact speed kid. And you know how they do it in drafting. They go like, he's 6'4" and he's lean and he's fast. Maybe he'll add some power. In Colorado, it doesn't really seem like the kind of draft pick a Colorado team would make. But what do I know? I'll tell you what I know. I know a couple things. I know exactly 7 things. Benny's a good ball player. Shout out Benny. Another card with Blaze. I know Benny's out there tweeting and talking about cards. So I'm not saying anything negative about Benny. He's a really good player, and that's really dope. He's also done a lot of cool things for the hobby, being in the name, being in the news by doing some creative autographs. So you always appreciate that by making things interesting and not so boring all the time. Baseball needs more personality, please. Man, too boring. Let's go. Have some fun, people. Here we go. Last box. Thanks for hanging out. Another Cub. Here we go. Christian Hernandez. I believe. And sometimes when I say that, I'm always like a little scared that I got it wrong, like someone got traded. I want you to take comfort and know that I have it all on a spreadsheet. That's off the top of my head. Carson Williams again. And again, pretty sure, 99% sure, never 100%. 7 out of 15, that is a Tampa Bay Ray. Angel Martinez. Angel's auto's interesting. He went around the world 3 times. Good for you, Angel. See you working. No number. Worked hard in that autograph for no number. I guess when they send him in, their stickers are all the same. Joshua Baez. This is a black one. Sometimes that means something. What do we got? Out of 15. Ooh, here we go. Been waiting for it. I know Atlanta is what you want. Spencer Strider. Man, what a year Spencer has. Is he going to win Rookie of the Year? Or is it going to be Michael Harris Jr.? Not Jr., sorry, the 3rd? I know he is also in the set. I pulled an auto of his out of minor league. I'm going to split this stack in half here because it's starting to fall on me. And I sold it, obviously, way too cheap. But that's what you do when you're in collectibles. You got to make money, so you got to sell it. Gunnar Hoglund. Speak of the devil for the Oakland A's. There you go. State pride even. With the, of course, that's the orchid flower. Of the, it's not numbered. I don't have any idea what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go for my Detroit Tigers, Ty Madden. High hopes. Because we called up all our prospects. And we're still getting stomped. Unnumbered. So Ty and like 2 other guys are our only hope. I'm just kidding. Tyler Black. There's at least 3 other guys who are worth it. The whole Tiger system are going to at me after this on Twitter. Last card before the last 101. And it is for the Boston Red Sox. Marcelo Mayer. What you've been looking for, I know, on Boston. So I'm glad I can get you that one. That's a nice one here. Let me pack it in here and see. Of course, all these, like I said, out of 10, all of these will be in top loaders coming your way. Just want to make sure to get through this. No cavities, thank you. 9 years old. I've had about 75 cavities since then. And the last card of the night is Brian Cusick. 101. Prismatic Pink. And as you can see, a lot of these are dinged up. Not too bad. A little scratch here there. Cusick on the back. Always looks dope. All right, that is it for me tonight. Wuerfs Warehouse. Please, every single night now, I'm selling a lot of stuff. When I say stuff, that's terrible. I apologize. Boxes, cards, slabs. Go to the eBay store, Mercari, Facebook Market. Add me as a friend. Join Wuerfs Warehouse Box Breaks. You can just add me. You can join my meme group if you're cool. Otherwise, thank you for joining in. We're going to box all these up. Today's Tuesday, so I'll be in tomorrow. I'm washing kegs, because that's what I do for my day job. Washing kegs tomorrow. And we'll get all these boxed up, sent out into the mail, either tomorrow or the next day. Thanks for joining in. Chronicles next week. And then Tuesday and Sunday, probably another 4X Chronicles. But those are already live. They're already up. So jump in and bid. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for joining. And, I hope you go back and watch some videos. I'm trying to do more of this. More and more of my time is freeing up to do this full time. So thank you so much for being a part of it. And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.